see who's all going to be here tonight. Oh, whoa. Who we got? Hey, what's happening, Captain All Out? How you doing? You are my first one. Yay. Oh, I'm just out on a camp tonight. It's quite warm out. Got out to like 80 degrees today. So how's it where you are? I I'd like it to rain for right now. Mosquitoes are like crazy. Maybe it'll die down some of the heat. I mean, right now it's calm, which we all know the rule about it being calm. Yeah. I was hoping to get out and actually put up my hammock, but yeah, you'll see when this video is released. Oh, I got another person out here. What's going on? What is going on? I'm just enjoying myself a bit, trying to relax. Wishing for a little bit of rain. Got a little campfire kicking. So, yeah. Like I said, just trying to get out a little bit. Try to get used to this heat. Unfortunately, this might be a ground sleep. You know that I might just pack it in. I'm gonna throw out the setup and everything, but I don't want to sleep on the ground tonight. I want to be in the air with covering, but it won't work. I've messed with it a few times um, for the covering, but it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna work, especially the way I want it. Anyway, but I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit and see what happens. I know I don't. I usually don't put up a posting on when I'm gonna be doing a video because I don't typically know when I'm gonna do a live. It's just out of the blue. Oh, nice. How'd you enjoy? How did you like your hammock? Or what type of hammock? This is one of the spots I was looking to go to is okay, G4 free. Yeah, I've seen those. Um, just a little too rich for my blood. I mean, I know a lot of. Oh, yeah, I don't remember what the price on those was. It wasn't just what I personally was looking for. The hammocks, the hammock that I have, I like the fact that I can um, do a hammock or use it as like a bivy type deal. I don't do these lives too well. Well, uh, I don't know if you've seen the videos of mine, but my bug net is attached. But the good thing is sorry, is I can actually flip the hammock over, and the bug net will be underneath. Um, Boom. So it sits like this, and it can I like this design personally just for this reason. I can set it down here on the ground, stake it in at both ends, and it becomes like a, like I said, kind of like a bivy. And this tarp underneath, right here, I've actually been able to take it and bring it over so it acts as a true bivy. And then I've got my tarp here. This is a 10 foot by 10 foot. Whoa. And I like the 10 foot because it's versatile for me. I didn't want to go. Right, yeah. I 7 o'clock on some nights is really difficult for me. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to go. I went with an even size just because I can do this. Um, you know, I can do the plow point here. I can do an A-frame. I can do um, a tent, a tarp tent. I have seen many videos, and I've applied it, and this has given me a lot of versatility. The one that's on the ground is I think a 6x9, and for excuse me, to do for the hammock, it works great to just be able to flip it over. But again, all right. Yeah, um, like I said, you should be able to flip the hammock over, and it'd be a regular hammock. I've looked at a lot of different hammocks, and this is what I went to personally. I found that everything's a personal preference. I know that Tony, he's got the Condor hammock, and he's got the bug net attached. And I know, I'm not sure what Josh and who am I thinking? Paul have. Um, Paul's looks. Josh, on the other hand, his is enormous. Personally, it's a little too big for me. But yeah, like I said, I've done a lot of research, looked at a lot of videos, and um, I've boiled it down to what I do when I camp, whether it's regular camp like this or stealth camp. Yeah, I've been slacking, especially with the kids in school, um, and with it being cold, it's been really difficult. And I've still got schedules over the summer to do. So for me to get subs up is not easy, or is not easy. Period. I try to create shorts, and to keep people engaged in my channel. It doesn't always work. It's kind of a bummer. Thank you. It's doing all this. Like I said, I watched a lot of survival type videos, a lot of other camping videos. What is it? JD Outdoors. Uh, Gosh, there's just so many of them. He's good. Yeah, but if you have a backyard with at least one tree for to mess with with a tarp like this, it makes it easier. Um, I've doing certain setups work in the winter. Like I've got a winter video up where what I did was made the tarp tent, and then I used a mylar blanket as like the door to try and keep the heat in. And I think that was my November challenge too, which was kind of interesting. I've been, I think I'm known for my fails, my, but at least I haven't had a, what am I thinking of? A butane burner just go crazy. So, but with this wind, yeah. So, um, yeah, like I said, I do a lot of testing and figuring out what works for me in my own backyard. I've got two trees that are probably a foot and a half in diameter, maybe. I've got two big trees in my backyard, so I have to do. That's how I'm able to test what works for me. And then where I'm at now, um, Dave Canterbury, yeah, he's got some good stuff. Um, I uh, I don't know. Did you catch his newest video with the what was it? The Ridgeline, uh, which was ingenious. Uh, and I'm very, because he put a loop at one end, made a toggle, and both toggles can move are adjustable. Yeah, yeah, I know who Dave Canterbury is. I read his one of his books as well, Bushcraft 101. All right, sorry about that. My internet went down for a second. There's a lot of bushcrafters out there too. Um, Gosh, Mount Clump, I think it is one of them. Um, Jeez, oh criminy. Now I'm drawing a blank on all of them. I hate that. Um, and I know there's two. Um, Pathfinders is in Ohio, and I know there's at least one other one. There's Waypoint Survival. That's a good one to watch. Um, Gosh, I don't know. Okay. Um, as one thing that I have discovered, one thing that I learned, um, when it comes to camping gear, like for what we do, um, with stealth camping, I heard it said best. Camping is an expensive way to live homeless. And with that being said, I've still been tinkering with my gear. I've probably got more than I probably want to have, but in the same time, I'm usually constantly messing with my gear too. Um, Cody London. I don't know who that is. Um, but yeah, I've with that with that mindset or with that phrase, I've used that as a way of camping. I've seen a lot of videos with people that do the AT, the PCT, the CDT. I know of somebody that's doing the NCT right now. They wear they have all this ultralight gear, um, and which is very expensive, which I don't have. Obviously, don't have the money. So when they do it, I just kind of look at it like, well, how would you live? How would you pack your stuff if you're homeless going cross country? Um, a prime example. Hey there, special ed. Um, yes. Um, what was I saying? Oh, another good way to look at what when you're camping or stealth camping is hobos. They've got virtually nothing with them, and yet they still survive. Oh gosh, hobo shoestrings. Dual Survivor. I've never seen that show. Uh, there's actually I've actually watched two shows. One's on Netflix. It was called Outlast, which kind of is crazy. And the one that I'm watching right now is Race to Survive Alaska. And the amount of gear on Race to Survive Alaska that some of these people have is unbelievable. I know some of it's like for their mics and everything, the battery packs and for their mics, but they've got like these 95-liter bags for a 2-day race. There's two guys on there that have probably 65-liter bags, and they keep everything that they need in it, which that would be more like me. I think the bag that I come out here with is a 65-liter, and today was the lightest that's been since the winter. But que sera sera. It is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, if you're actually watching Dave Canterbury, he's got a bunch of affiliates off of his shows. Yes, shoestrings. Yes, that's it. Shoestrings. I catch his from time to time, and I like that. I like that guy. You can tell he's been running the rail for a long time. And Digga, I know, has been trying to run it I think is trying to compete with him. And much respect for Digga. If I could get out there, I would love to ride the rail. But I've got other responsibilities. I've got a wife and 2 kids, and a house note, and blah blah blah. Josh, much respect to him. He's doing his thing. I mean, all of our guys in the SCA doing their thing. Much love. I'm sorry, men and women. Sorry, men and women. I would just love to be able to get out and do more. I know in July, first weekend of July, there's a camping trip coming up for my kids, and I don't know if I'm going to be a leader or if I'm going to be up there or not with it. But if not, I have a couple of plans for at least one night. One is I'm actually going to go to a state park if there is an uh, open space, or I'm just going to hike. All I use is my phone. That's what I've discovered. You know, one thing that I've discovered from doing this with the SCA, uh, yeah, one thing that I've learned from doing the SCA and watching other videos, um, especially survival bushcraft, is sometimes less is better. Like for what I brought out here, just because of where I'm at. Yeah, seriously, I'm a 10-minute walk away from my house. But from watching other videos and from my own experience, whenever I go hiking, take this with me every time. Why? Who knows? Um, I just I was this where I'm at is connected to my local park with walking trails. Um, you don't like this challenge? I don't. I'm not even on it. I'm not even doing a challenge. I'm just out here camping. I don't know what the fishing, cooking, the SC3 or something like that. I don't even remember. Um, the other thing that I try to carry with me all the time when I go hiking or camping is and I found this watching other videos, is a Mora. It's a Swiss blade. This thing is actually um oh, it's a bike challenge. I didn't even know that there was a bike challenge. I don't know. I must be out of the loop. I guess hmm. Oh well. I guess I don't. Who put that challenge out? Because if there was a bike challenge, I can shoot. I done messed up a whole bunch. Yeah, I'm like out of the challenge. I missed. What is this month? I don't even remember now. May. Hmm. Oh well. Well. Um. Then I guess I could have done it tonight. Um. Again, yeah. I carry with me every hiking trip I go on. I have another bag for hiking. I carry this blade with me as well. It's a Moro. It's a Swiss blade. I like it because it's got this plastic. I added this cordage on here. I think it's about 6 feet, and then the uh, the spine here was actually contoured slightly, and I took a file and I filed it down so I can use. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's since all that's again that's pretty much what I've been learning. Uh, it if you have an army surplus store anywhere near you, they should have this. This is the first generation uh, setup. The second gen actually is a hard sheath, which is really nice because it doesn't have this, and you can attach it like in the middle. But whoever. Unfortunately, this company they do not sell the sheath on its own, which I'm kind of really bummed. So yeah, I know. Like I said, the first week. No. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing next week. I think it's next week, or in 2 weeks. Um, I'm actually going to be um with my daughter's Girl Scout troop, uh, finishing off getting one of their badges, their hiking badge. And since I've been out hiking for like 2 years, they kind of, and because I'm also a first responder, um, I've kind of been helping them earn a couple badges. I mean, which I like it. I enjoy it. So, but anyway, well, I guess I'm not doing this challenge this month. Oops. I don't know if I want to even. Oh wait, who else showed up? Somebody else show up? Hmm, it's actually nice. Yeah, even if I don't stay out tonight, doing this was a nice setup. But I'd rather have my hammock. Set it up as a hammock. I keep playing with my hammock stuff. No, just a bunch of robins out still, frogs. All right, Mom. There you go. Yeah, I have a tent. The only problem with the tent that I have, I bought it off Amazon. So it's a two-person tent. It might be a two-kid tent. Um, because I can still barely fit when I'm diagonal, and I've got videos up on that too. That's why I brought you know I guess that's why I'm glad that I have this hammock, because I know I can fit in it, and my bag, this bag right here, can fit down here at the end while I sleep in the rest of it. Go figure that one out. But mosquitoes are terrible today. First time I walked back here earlier today, I was just getting bombarded with mosquitoes. Mosquitoes and ticks are gonna be absolutely terrible this year. But all right, yes. There you go. Get some dinner, and I'm gonna sign off. Everybody, thank you for joining me. Um, have a good night. Peace.